talk about something that's been bothering me for months now. And I'm not exaggerating when I say this because I do not feel that this is another trend. It's not just a style thing. It's not just a celebrity thing. There is a very dangerous body trend taking over all of Hollywood. Trend that feels like it crawled out of 2007 Tumblr thinspo culture, dressed itself up in PR-approved outfits, and walked straight onto every red carpet, every movie set, and every press tour. And the scariest part is it's not just celebrities anymore. Influencers are shrinking and promoting this lifestyle all over TikTok. Even people you might know in real life are trying to shrink their waists as tiny as possible. And at this point, it's really bothering me because everybody's pretending like it's normal. So you better buckle up and prepare yourselves for impact because we are getting to the bottom of how this trend even started in Hollywood, Ozempic and GLP-1 culture, the psychology of body contagion, why our brains suddenly believe that we're too big, and why it feels like every single woman in the industry is literally wilting in front of our eyes.
I just feel like I'm in a bad mood and I'm gonna say this and I'm probably gonna get hate for it. Enough is enough between the Wicked cast and the Mormon Wives cast and all of the Bravo casts that were at BravoCon this weekend. Everyone is so fucking skinny, like single digit body fat percentage, like literally skin and bones everywhere, bones showing in every single part of their body. And I'm so tired of acting like this is fucking normal. For some reason you have to act like it's normal because if you say something, people are like, that's mean. It's not mean. This isn't fucking normal. Like, there are levels of being healthy and then there's levels of being completely underweight and being deliberately underweight. And I'm tired of living in this space. I feel insane. I've been like off social media because I feel like it's just everywhere.
We've lived through this already, have we not? Not to brag, but I just had to size up in my jeans. Eat, ladies. Don't let it get you. Eat. It real, like, you guys, like, I should have put on my lady speed stick for this one because we are going into a fight here, you guys.
This is what Ariana Grande had to say about the comments on her weight.
And I think in today's society, there's a comfortability that we shouldn't have at all. Commenting on others' looks, appearance, what they think is going on behind the scenes, or health, or how they present themselves, you know, from what you're wearing to your body, to your face, to your everything. There's a comfortability that people have commenting on that I think is really dangerous. Yeah. And I think it's dangerous for all parties involved. I'm really lucky to have the support system that I have and to just know and trust that I'm beautiful. You know?
I genuinely it just is upsetting. It is a super upsetting thing to watch how body trends have changed over the past few years and to witness them right in front of your eyes. And the young women that are genuinely affected by it. Wicked is a movie for the youth. Why are young kids growing up and seeing such, like, unhealthy bodies? Like, that is not attainable by going to the gym and eating carrots and smoothies and meat and protein. It's not. And you watch this and you think to yourself, am I disgusting? Am I overweight? No, you are not, babe. No, you are not. You are hot and perfect as it is. My daughter is currently inpatient for treatment. Guess who her searches were for Anna Inspo? Ariana Grande and Jenna Ortega. Oh, the Ozempic-demic? Oh, honey, we are getting into that. The 180 from body positivity to pro-Anna in the wake of Ozempic has given me whiplash, and it is very upsetting. Just the other day, it was giving slim thick. What? Like, how did this happen?
Yo, what is going on with Hollywood? And I don't mean like just specifically these women. It seems like it's all of Hollywood. And it's very concerning. Like, I'm not even making jokes right now. This is like, do you remember when Chadwick Boseman was looking a little unhealthy and we were all concerned, and then boom, like died of like cancer? Like, that shit was scary and sad and very unfortunate. And I feel like no one's clocking in on what is going on.
The body trends in Hollywood right now don't really care about looking like a model or even looking fit. It is looking as if you are about to collapse on the red carpet. This is not Pilates or green juices. You can tell because of the sunken eyes, the fatigue, the frail posture. These aren't simply people who got healthier or leaner for a specific role that they needed to perform in. These are people who look like their bodies are running on fumes. And when you see it over and over again, your brain starts to recalibrate what it thinks the baseline is again. Suddenly you're scrolling and you think, wait, am I big? Was I always this size? Should I be losing some weight? Why does everybody else look like a size 0 child mannequin?
These celebrities are moving from, you know, being very thin to being like clinically
malnourished to the point of needing intensive inpatient medical treatment. I should not be able to see your sternum, your entire sternum. I should not be able to see your actual hip bone. Like, I saw this footage of Anya Taylor-Joy. She is emaciated. Ariana Grande, Cynthia, Erivo, they're emaciated. They are close to needing hospitalization.
I just can't stand. I can't. You guys, this is my villain arc. I've been waiting for this moment. I can't stand that Ariana Grande had the gall. I'm the healthiest I've ever been. I'm just a baby, but I'm so healthy. That is so upsetting. That is so genuinely deranged to say that when the amount of people that are following you are young children. Oh, I've always been like, no, nuh-uh. This is not a 180 health experience. Oh, I've gotten into yoga now. I don't buy it for a second. And I also just find it very disturbing that some people are buying it. And why are we so scared to genuinely talk about this? Every video we've watched so far, let's just call it for what it is. There is something severely wrong. People in the comments saying, it was like this in the 2000s. Yeah, we know it wasn't okay then either. You guys don't understand. Like, I don't know. I don't want to speak too much on my own experience, but people, when they do not have enough feeding their bodies will start taking from them. That's when people lose their teeth. They lose their hair. Certain things happen that are irreversible. And that's what makes me so genuinely upset. It's not just, oh, I look good on the red carpet. It's that you're influencing an entire new generation of young women to view this as beauty, especially this Wicked cast. Oh, I'm Galinda, and look at how beautiful I am. I'm a perfect pink princess in this perfect pink dress. But so young girls want to look like a princess, and now we want to look like this. Now my daughter one day is going to grow up and go, oh, stop. Seeing someone's sternum is so unsettling. It feels gory in a way. It is absolutely disturbed. Cynthia was so fit and had great muscles pre-Wicked. Exactly. Ariana looked amazing pre-Wicked. Like, and can we not just say how much older they look like this? When we talk about like age and beauty and youth, a lot of it is in the suppleness of being healthy, having light in your eyes, flush in your cheeks. I'm sorry, like, these women look like paper dolls. They don't look human anymore. It's just so genuinely sad and aggravating all at the same time. Nancy from Stranger Things. Oh, but Lael, she says she's the we know. I only see facts. I only speak facts. Like, this is crazy to me. It upsets me because then even I watch this content and I'm like, should I drop a couple? No, you shouldn't, Lael. If anything, gain a couple. We're trying to get a booty for summer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta eat, girl. You gotta eat. I watched this video and this truly disturbed me. What is going on in Hollywood right now? Nessa Barrett? I'm sorry. No. Have you guys seen Meghan Trainor, the woman who made songs about bigger women being okay? Again, it's not anything about health. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think being healthy, making a lifestyle change for anybody, I've done it a million times in my life, being like, I'm going to cut out these foods and I want to be better and I want to work out. I want to do cardio. I want to get to the gym. I want to have a healthier body. This goes beyond health. Where's the health, girl? Celebrities are withering and we are being gaslit into thinking that it is normal. Let's look at one of the biggest examples as of right now, and that is the Wicked press tour. Ariana is tiny, Cynthia is tiny, and neither of them seem well. Look at their faces and their arms. Look at how tired they look, and look at the timeline. Publicists have been suspiciously quiet. No schedule breakdowns, no overwork claims, no health statements, just silence, just crickets. We don't get anything. Because for some reason, acknowledging it would ruin this PR machine. Hollywood is somehow trying to sell us these bodies as being ethereal, magical, delicate, fairy-like. But if these women were normal human beings walking into a doctor's office, the doctor would order blood panels immediately. And they aren't the only ones.
You guys, when is this going to be over? I feel I feel that this movie has gone on for 10 years straight. This is, I literally just looked it up to make sure that they weren't going to trick us and come back for a third one. They say there's talks, but please God, no. These two, they need to separate. I think that they did sit them down before this press tour and they were like, you need to take the mental illness down a few notches. Like, I do think that they've chilled out a little bit.
Have y'all seen Meghan Trainor lately? What happened to her bass? What happened to her bass? She's all treble now. She's all treble now. What the hell? I saw a video of her. I was like, what the hell? When did that happen? She lost so much weight, bro. I know you think you're fat, but every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top.
Megan been training. She been training. It's giving uncanny. This is not the same woman. I don't know. You guys are forcing me to become a conspiracy theorist. That is what what do you want me to say? Like, I'm gonna start being like, aliens, Ozempic, veneers, new face. It's Area 51. She's making the trainer now. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She wasn't all about that base. She never was, you know? When a bigger girl, especially at this point in time, loses a bunch of weight, everybody always screams Ozempic. And yes, Ozempic is kind of being thrown around like an insult right now. But some people do genuinely need these medications. The point isn't who is or who isn't on Ozempic. The point is that the body standard has shifted so quickly and so violently that even someone who built her brand on body positivity is now suddenly tiny. And the public is basically expected to applaud the transformation or ignore it and pretend we didn't notice at all. You know what that actually does psychologically to somebody? It makes normal viewers, normal women with normal, functioning, healthy bodies feel as if they're too much, too big, too soft, too heavy, or too human. Meghan Trainor was one of the last people many expected to shrink to this new Hollywood body standard. Now even she is its new poster child. And now we get into the real engine of what is behind a lot of this, and that is this whole GLP-1 weight loss drug scandal. Weight loss drugs like Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro, we've talked about them so many times on my channel. I want to be very clear and upfront with you guys. These drugs were created for people with real life diabetes or who are in real medical need. For many patients, they were life-changing and life-saving. But of course, when Hollywood gets their hands on something, it becomes a brand new trend. And it becomes an arms race.
Rich people are not doing Ozempic and Wegovy anymore, and I'm not suggesting you do this, by the way, okay? I am not doing this. I'm just giving you the information. They are doing a totally new class of GLP drugs. Like they make the regular GLP drugs look almost insignificant, okay? What everybody is doing now is called Retta. And you have to know a guy who knows a guy because you can't even get it on the regular market. It is not FDA approved. It is still in clinical trials. So you have to know like a private chemist, private pharmacist who can compound it specifically for you or like your handful of friends. And it is stupid expensive. And the amount of weight people are losing on it is like significantly more than those original GLP-1 drugs like Wegovy and Ozempic. I'm going to put them on the screen here just so you can compare, and you're going to say like, oh, what about tirzepatide? It's way more than tirzepatide. Also, that's Mounjaro. And I think it's also really interesting because I know a lot of the like very famous influencers are on it, and then they get asked, are you on Ozempic? Are you on Wegovy? Are you on tirzepatide? And they can legitimately say, no, I'm not. And I'm going to talk about this more.
I'm just private chemist? Private chemist, private pharmacist, not FDA approved? What are we, cyber hackers? Like, take it easy. Like, why do we have to do all this? And for who? Like, you guys, I genuinely am so scared for these people. I'm not, you do it to yourself. But have we not seen the whole, oh, I have osteoporosis now. Oh, my bones are deteriorating. I got nothing left. Guys, this is disturbing. There's nothing more disturbing that I've heard this entire week. I'm eating Cadbury chocolate and enjoying my life. Kim Kardashian was cheated on at one point. We can't win this game. Live your lives, ladies. Just be happy. Just eat what you like. Be happy. And above all else, you guys, just take care of your bodies. Like, is it not gonna be sad being like, I really wanted to be skinny even though I was 130 pounds? Now I'm on my deathbed. I'm 28, I'm on my deathbed? Come on. I'm sorry, I wanna meet my grandchildren one day. I wanna see the sun a few more times. Why are we doing all this? It's sad. I can't wait for muscle, being strong and healthy to be in style again. Honey, It ain't never gone out of style, baby. No, it ain't never gone out of style. This is who we are, girls. Big quads, big glutes, squatting your boyfriend on your back. This is how we need to live because being strong is vitality. It's how we're gonna keep going and move forward. GLP-1 drugs suppress appetite dramatically, as in you could go hours without remembering to eat. They lower reward response from food, they reduce cravings, they slow digestion, they reduce body weight rapidly, often 10 to 20% in a few months. Clinical trials show average weight loss of 15% for semaglutide, which is Ozempic or Wegovy, and up to 21% for tirzepatide, which is Mounjaro. That is enormous. The kind of weight loss normally seen only in surgery patients. Hollywood saw those numbers, they didn't run, they sprinted for it. The reason everyone went from slim to literal Skeletor overnight, it's not some diet trend, oh, we're just doing juicing, it's this. This is what it is. The danger is not the medication itself, the danger is in the context. Celebrities are losing weight at this point like it's a race to the bottom.
What's going on in Hollywood? Why is everybody so skinny? Every celebrity that I see is getting very, very skinny. And it's not skinny like, you know what, the abs and, you know, just being thin in general, like back in the 2000s or the 90s, right? You know, that type of thin. But I'm saying like bone chilling thin, where you can see their bones. Like there is no more meat, there is no more muscle.
It's a little much. Yeah.
Do y'all still think it's a coincidence that everybody in Hollywood was getting extremely thin and looking extremely gaunt? And the photo of the year was Miley Cyrus that basically put on a provocation of her looking like a very, very poor, starving person. No, literally. Everyone has been looking so gaunt in Hollywood and being paper thin because they set the stage.
Oh, wow. Haven't seen you in a minute. Have you been using Ozempic? How could you tell? Oh, don't know. He's just looking skinnier. No, I have. I've been using it. Yeah, I know.
And like, this could be myth, girls, but like, I do love a tall tale. I have heard that you can literally pop into a med spa in America and ask for one of these. Just do me right here, girl. Oh my God. Like, I'm getting cold sweats thinking about that. If I went to some place, they injected something into me, I go home, I'm losing it. Like, what? Your body would be like, girl, what did you put inside of me? The truth is, you guys know we've been here before. The early 2000s era of heroin chic, extreme dieting, size 00 jeans, and magazines openly mocking women's bodies. I can't. What you guys did to Jessica Simpson, that is unforgivable. What you did to those poor young Hillary Duff, what you did to my Hillary Duff, I'm sorry. This is my villain arc. Like, you'll never see me after this video. I'll never post again. But that era did have a very different context. There were no GLP-1 drugs. If you wanted that level of extreme weight loss, it came with lots of restrictions, smoking, stimulants, ED. It was obviously impossible for everyone to sustain. This era is much faster. It is literally medically assisted, which makes it even more dangerous. But they weren't achieved through disordered eating. They were achieved through medication that creates disordered eating symptoms. And when weight loss is rapid, it comes with many side effects. Fatigue, muscle loss, bone loss. Celebrities are visibly exhausted. Their hair is thinner, their skin is duller, their muscles are disappearing faster than their fat. Cynthia Erivo literally said she was too tired to complete any more of the Wicked press tour. Ariana Grande also limited her appearances because she felt as if her body couldn't keep up. These are not coincidences. Extreme thinness is not a sustainable state, but Hollywood has created a system where weight loss is so normalized that even when starvation symptoms appear, they're treated as aesthetic. And it explains why so much of us are feeling like we're softer, heavier, bigger than we ever felt we were, even if our bodies haven't actually changed. This is actually called body schema distortion. The brain builds an idea of what a normal body is supposed to look like completely based off of exposure. If you see dozens of very small bodies every single day, your brain starts to recalibrate and you now suddenly are the outlier. Even if your body is healthy and normal, which you guys have to understand, like, to live a normal life, we have to be healthy. There is no choice. Studies show that body comparison happens automatically, especially in women, and that seeing thinner bodies shifts self-perception downward. Your brain doesn't measure your body in objective terms. It measures it relative to what's surrounding you. The dangerous part is influencers don't have access to the same resources as celebrities. They're self-medicating, buying supplements from unregulated clinics, starving themselves during shortages, and honestly losing weight at unnatural speeds. Hollywood never stopped wanting very thin women. But now, with drugs like Ozempic, they can actually mass produce them. And the result is that even actresses who once represented healthy bodies are now transforming into medically concerning versions of themselves because staying employable requires being smaller than the generation that came before. This is not by accident. We all know that Hollywood is a crazy machine, and this machine runs on women who can be controlled. Still, I genuinely believe that this trend will burn out. All extreme trends do. The pendulum always swings back, you guys. But the question is, how many people will genuinely get hurt before it turns? Not only these celebrities that are on these medications, but people who are trying to emulate a lifestyle similar. We cannot stop people from overall using weight loss medications. We can't stop Hollywood from being obsessed with thinness. And we can't stop influencers from chasing this trend. I cannot believe the amount of influencers that I don't follow, but they will pop up on my TikTok, my For You page, my Explore page, and I'm like, how is that the same person? And why is everyone in the comments saying how amazing they look now? Gotta escape, gotta go. But what we can do is change the conversation and normalize healthy bodies again. We can stop shrinking ourselves physically, mentally, and emotionally to fit into a box that wasn't designed for us in the first place. And the truth is, the problem was never you, it's just the standard. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, please throw it a big fat thumbs up and also comment down below. Have you guys noticed this? I know you have. I know I'm not the only person, and I know it is a disturbing conversation to have, but the biggest thing is being able to just simply talk about it. I don't know why any of us should be scared to say, this is weird, this is wrong, and I would never want my daughter or my child growing up in a world where this is considered beautiful when this truthfully is not healthy for anybody. If you enjoyed today's video, you can go ahead and click here to find out why every single person is starting to look the same right now. I think it definitely has something to do with Hollywood, but for some reason we all just keep following these trends, but just know your face and your body is not a trend. Love it and respect it the way that it deserves to be, and it will treat you the same way back. It will be kind to you. We can't spend all day out here being tired, not going places, not spending time with family, not drinking a good old beer. Or you guys can click here to find out why teenagers are starting to look like they're 25 now. It is absolutely disturbing and terrifying, you guys. I get to the bottom of it in that video, and I think you will really enjoy it. You know, I only make these videos because I love you and I truly want the best for you. I hope you have an amazing day or night or whenever you're watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye, guys.